For those suffering domestic abuse, taking that step to speak out and seek help can take a lot of courage. Sam is a survivor of domestic abuse. She uses her experience to give support to others.
I was a victim of physical and psychological abuse for 3 years. I left in November 2006. There wasn't enough support there really after I'd left the relationship, so I just wanted to set up something for others who might be experiencing domestic abuse. I've started with a Facebook page, which is a secret group for anyone who's affected by domestic abuse. I've got over 900 members of that group, and then I decided to set up a website which was donated by a local company, and we've been offering online support for the last 6 years really to anyone who's been affected by the cycle.
Sam has teamed up with Tesco, encouraging shoppers to donate items in order to raise awareness of the issue.
When people are victims of domestic abuse, they tend to leave wherever they are at that moment on a whim, and they walk out with absolutely nothing. So we wanted to kind of help whereby we could tap into our local customers to try and encourage them to buy items of essentials, you know, i.e. toothpaste, shampoo, nappies if you've got children, all that kind of stuff. So that she could collect it all up, and then she could deliver these parcels to the victims of domestic abuse locally.
The toiletries will be given to local domestic abuse refuges to provide those in need with a helping hand. And of those in need of help, it's not just women. 1 in 6 men are also suffering from domestic abuse.
We are offering support to anyone who's affected by the cycle, including parents who might be watching their child suffer and not knowing how to support them. Isolation is a huge factor where domestic abuse is concerned, and often that's the main reason why victims do go back to the perpetrator, because they've got no one else to go to. Friends and family don't quite understand the aspect and the cycle itself, so this support group I think is vital for those who want to leave. We can help them and offer them the support that they need.
At the launch, Sergeant Andrew Holder from the West Midlands Police was on hand to offer his support.
Domestic abuse happens far too often, unfortunately, in the West Midlands. West Midlands Police is committed to protecting the most vulnerable in community. And when you've got somebody who's living in a domestic abuse situation, it's important that we help the survivors escape or take positive action against offenders or perpetrators who are committing that violence.
The campaign to encourage shoppers to donate toiletries runs from the 25th of January, and Sam has a well-known face on board to help.
The reason I'm supporting it is because I'm just so in awe at the survivors that are out there. I mean, it's them that are a total inspiration, and it's them that hopefully will put a stop to domestic violence and provide somewhere and things for people who have been victims. So I'm very humbled to actually be here, and I will actually do whatever it is I can do to support Sam and Soda. So it's an honour to have been asked, to be honest with you.
In the future, Sam hopes to have a drop-in centre to provide face-to-face support and continue her mission of proving there is life after domestic abuse. Lois Swinnerton for the Midland in Stourbridge.